Breathe. I feel like we tend to put like all these high expectations on ourselves and like all these insane goals that we need to achieve and like by a certain age and all of that. But just allow yourself to breathe and just allow yourself to enjoy the moments that you're in and just trust that you're going to get through whatever you're going through and that it's just gonna get better. Yeah.
Some risks are worth taking. Like basically, because there's certain things because of what we've had other people saying, nah, this won't work, this won't work. So we think that some truths are universal to everyone, but it's not like that. Everybody's got their own destiny. We going our own way. So if it's a risk, try it. If it fails, it fails. You try it at the time.
I mustn't play with time. I must use my time. I must be conscious about time.
I should have got married sooner. I was 35.
So it's an interesting one because for me, like, I think I wouldn't. I'm actually one of those people that thinks they wouldn't say anything because all the mistakes I've made have taught me so many lessons that I'm grateful for going through the stuff. So if I had to go back and tell myself something, I'd have like a long list of things because I've gone through so much. I literally have a super long list of things to do and not do. And that younger version of me would be like, hey, I believe you, but like, I don't feel you because I haven't gone through it. So the fact that I've gone through the stuff and I've learned my lessons, then yeah, I probably wouldn't say anything. Like I wouldn't say anything to my younger self, yeah.
Is that if you don't make mistakes, you'll never grow as a person.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself, and just have fun with your life. You know. The thing is, we always focus on problems. We don't focus on solutions. So, problem, it means that you have to face it. So let's not dwell in problems, but let's look at the solutions in life, and just have fun, because you never know, tomorrow you might not be there. So just have fun. And I think the other thing would be share as much as information as you could with the others, because remember, whatever information that you have, you've got it from someone else. So why are you holding that up? Share.
Just try not rush into things. As youth, we do. We just rush impetuously into things. And I would say to her, just give yourself time to breathe, give yourself time to talk to God, and then decide. That's what I think I would tell myself.
Well, if I could just turn the wheel behind, I would like to choose a better partner, to keep on reading my books, my education. I would like to be someone who is very educated and to be happy. Yeah.
I would do things differently. I wouldn't have been as how can I say for the word
Naive.
No, impulsive. I was very impulsive when I was young. So I would do things differently and save more. When I was young, I would go into the shop, window shop, then I'm an impulsive buyer. Now, I wish I didn't do that. I could have saved all that money.
What I will tell myself is, as soon as you're done with school, not to take a gap year. Not to take a gap. It doesn't matter what you do, not to take a gap year. If it is, then you obviously work in part-time, but then just go study and get it over and done with, and then get yourself out of this country and to see the world. Because up until today, I only got my passport now in November, but up until today, I'm still contemplating. That's why I'm with my daughter today, because I got a job offer that's gonna take me out of Cape Town, obviously. But now I'm kind of like two-minded, must I do it? And I mean, I'm now already turning 38 this year, and I'm still two-minded about doing it. But I know myself, if I'm going to be 60 one day, I'm going to look back and say to myself, I've never even been out of Cape Town yet. So travel, explore the world, travel, Just keep yourself around a lot of different cultures and stuff. See different people, countries do what they do in terms of your religion as well, how they do things culturally as well. It's a nice thing. Just I've moved through different cultures already in my time already. So yeah.
Because with life comes a lot of responsibility, comes a lot of lessons, and reminding myself that I'm the driver of life. The life does not drive me.
Maybe just don't think so much, you know. I overthink everything, and I miss a lot of opportunities because I think myself out of doing something, you know. It could be a lot of special moments that I messed up because I just thought about it too much. I know I was on my first date with her a while ago, like 2 weeks ago, and it was such a beautiful moment, but I thunk, if that's a word, myself out of it. And I kind of think back and I'm like, I wish I didn't think so much. I wish I just did what I wanted to do, you know, it would have been so special. But yeah.
Okay, my best life to advise someone is just to work hard, achieve your dream, focus your dream. Don't compare with someone else, just be you and get what you want to be in life.
I think that probably the advice that I would say is like, don't wait for anybody to do something for you. Like, go do it yourself. Things are never going to just like be handed to you or like come to you. If you want it, go get it.
To study and to have a better future, to be someone, you see, yeah. And to be closer to God. And also to choose the right partner. Since I got divorced, so I'm regretting, yeah, because I didn't know and I didn't think, yeah.
You're not gonna like it. But they say now, they say I must travel around the world. Like I want to be a hostess. And then okay, I said okay. But then my husband come along. I was 16, and then everything changed. So I never go around the world. Maybe one day when I'm in my old age, maybe we will travel around the world. Like you say, when retirement, maybe we will. If you see our children is grown up and they spend their life with someone they love, then we will do that.
Live life to the fullest, because life is short and you don't know where your life might end, you know. It might be tomorrow, today, so it's just live it to the fullest. You know.
I would have preferred to have been more God conscious as I am at the moment, having undergone all the experience and having been proven to me that God is with us all the time, next to us, closest to us, and that He is the best of company, the best of friends, and He is the one that we can ask for anything, that even the impossible is possible by Him. It has taken me almost 40 years in my youth, wasting my time running around, driving here, driving there, looking with this friends, running after things. When I realized when you are alone, you can sit and spend your time doing something in the way of making your relationship with God stronger. Like I say, He is the best person that you can have on your side, whether it's career-wise, whether you have business worries, home worries, because all those are just small tests for us, because He wants us to ask Him. He wants us to come to Him and to recognize Him and to acknowledge Him. If I could have done that more of my life, I would be sure that maybe there is some chance of me that He will save me from the fire of hell and grant me paradise. So the rest of my life is dedicated to Him, not running after money anymore. I used to be very wealthy, but alhamdulillah, thank God He took me out of the spiral. It is a vicious spiral. The more money you make today, the more you want to make tomorrow, the more you have to make to maintain that lifestyle. I had it all. I don't know how many luxury cars I had. This is my second house now. Thank God. He has given me a nice life and I'm very satisfied. And the most important thing is to show thanks. Gratitude and thanks to everything. Even this peaceful moment that I'm spending here. It is so different for me driving in this main road in that car. I'm getting out for 5 minutes. I'm breathing easier. I'm feeling cool. I'm feeling calm. I'm relaxing. I'm enjoying a snack. Getting out of the hustle and bustle. This is a very nice place, this garden. This is where I brought my wife before we got married to take pictures. Basically, don't forget God is with us all the time. Show thanks and gratitude all the time. Because he doesn't forget about us. That is how we must be. We must never forget about him. Because he's always with us.
Yeah, I don't know if I had maybe paid attention to my older generation and learned from them and not be so not in denial, but just be obedient, and listen to the advice, and then I probably would have got a better upbringing, a better adolescences, and so I just didn't, because when you're young, you know it all.
We must be thankful for life, what we're having, right now. It has been a COVID situation. 2020 is very memorable time, we're spending together, people, we learn a lot from our life, we have learned a lot from that situation COVID, Corona time, so we are still alive. We need to give thankful to God, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is we are Muslim, so we call Allah. We give thanks to God because we are still alive, we're still healthy, so that is what I can say, I can suggest to people, whatever the situation they are, they need to be thankful so that God can provide them, help them, protect them all the way, guide them, So I can say to in general, whoever, we all are the God creation, the one of the best creation in this earth. I don't know if I can explain to you, if you can understand me what I'm saying because of my Indian accent. So I can say to people in general, we need to be thankful for whatever we have, what we have, to be happy in this life, to grow up with, together with a positive environment, positive vibes, positive mindist, all those things I can say.
I would say draw closer to God, at the best you can, because He relieves you. We enjoy the good times and we forget that He may have provided that because we are naive to that fact. But when we are in trouble, that's when we realize, actually, where are you, God? How can you let me, etc., etc. So draw closer to God so that you understand why He presents sad situations to you, why He puts you through that, and what is He expecting out of that, because then you can find comfort when things don't work out, and you don't have to find yourself making really bad decisions that will sort of compromise you, because as a young person, my younger self, there may be positions where I felt compromised, and that wasn't by anybody else's doing, but that was by myself, and that's because I primarily did not rely on God. I didn't have a relationship with Him, and therefore I could not get His assistance. I was just by myself, and it didn't help me. Yeah.
You need to love yourself enough to get out of the situation that you're in, and you need to love yourself enough to push through whatever you're going through, and trust that you're going to get through that situation.
What I can advise is to know what they want. They must know what they want in life, and also to look forward for education, because without education, there's nothing they can do. They need to learn and pass their matric and also go to college, and they know exactly that is the career guidance, which they need to know what is expected of them.
This is where it all starts. You know, the children need to be educated at a young age. You see, now you find children with lizards and little chameleons and stuff. They mishandle this stuff. Now, the parents are to blame. They should take these children, like I was taken, and I used to go on my own. I used to go among nature and appreciate it. And you don't touch that thing. That thing serves a purpose. You hardly find a chameleon because they've been killed. Children play with them and then eat them and things like that, which is, it shows you that their parents haven't spent enough time with them. And this is our problem in this whole world. People are too busy doing their own thing. They forget about their children. And what future generations can do come from those children that haven't been educated. I mean, we can't do without nature. We can't do it.
Don't do drugs. And if you ever get to university, don't take a humanities degree.